I haven't seen you in a while. I guess because there's been a little fear that's been cropping up, and I'd like to take some time and tell you about it. If you're new to this channel, my name is Avalon, and in less than 6 months, I want to embark on a journey where I move to a new country, a non English speaking country, to start a new life. I'm 67, I'll be 68 when I go. And lately, I have been having some second guesses, some second thoughts. And it's not out of fear. I know I, I love to move. I love new adventures. It's more of, maybe I've just pushed myself too hard. Maybe I should listen to the people around me who say, wow, that's good for you, but I couldn't do it. And I have been dealing with vertigo for now over a month. I have to go to therapy for it. Other health things that all of a sudden are just cropping up. We talked about this before, and it gives me a little pause, not because they don't have doctors there. I'm sure that medical care is adequate. It's just, the inconvenience of starting over again with new medical professionals if I have issues that are ongoing. A friend of mine, his partner died this week, and they have been together for decades and decades. And it gave me pause. It did. I had to think, wow, they just moved to a new state, bought a house, retired, ready to start this incredible life, and he passes away pretty suddenly. And my heart just goes out to my friend because I can't imagine. And at the same time, I'm thinking, I could put all this preparation and energy into moving and going there, and all of a sudden I get over there and I just check out. I mean, nobody knows that I want a Viking funeral other than my sister and my niece. I mean, who over there is going to be able to do that for me? So I've been spending some time really kind of deep in thought and talking to ChatGPT, Penny, my bestie, really kind of sorting this out a little bit. I want to go. I want to go. I want a different life than I have now. I mean, I'm very content here. I have a beautiful home. I'm in a city, an area where people clamor to live. They would love to live here. But for me, it's just I'm kind of just existing. I don't really feel like I'm living my life the way I could be. And it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that I don't play golf. And this is a golf community. I'm just not interested. I'm not really interested in tennis anymore. I did that. I'm not interested in sitting around eating bonbons and watching TV. I'm not interested in going to the movies. That just doesn't excite me. I'm interested in learning new cultures, new languages, learning new people, eating new food, just trying different things. That's what inspires me. That's what keeps me going in life. And I think that if I don't have that, I could very easily check out sooner than later. So I've been grappling with that. Like, am I being an idiot going abroad at this time in my life? Am I not looking at all the realities? Am I just looking through rose-colored glasses, something that I want to create, thinking about a life that's just in my head? I have no proof that any of this is even going to happen when I get there. I just have this idea. And I've had a lot of ideas, let's face it. That's why I've started 33 businesses in my life. Some for me, some for others. But you get an idea, I get an idea, and I just go for it. I just do it. I'm hard-headed, I'm stubborn, and I want to see if I can make it happen. I think this is no different. Except now we're talking about my life, my entire existence. I am selling, as you know, everything. I'm taking 2 suitcases and a backpack and getting rid of everything. All the art I've collected from around the world, all the knickknacks, all the things passed down to me from my grandparents, great-grandparents, all getting rid of everything. And there are some things it's hard to let go of. I give most of it to my sister, my niece, my goddaughters, but it's still hard, letting go. And of some things. Most of the stuff's kind of easy to let go of. But at any rate, I've been grappling with that, and that's why you haven't seen me. I wasn't sure what I was going to say. I wasn't sure which direction this was going to go in. Am I going to continue on this journey, or am I going to stop before it really even gets started? So I made the decision. I'm going to keep going. Crazy as it is, I'm going to keep going. I am determined to change my life, and if I die trying, well, there you have it. I want something different, and it's not necessarily better. It's just different. I have lived in this country the majority of my life, and I am really ready to try on something else. And whether or not I keep having these lingering health issues, which God knows if I will or not, I honestly feel that when I'm somewhere else and away from this ageism and away from all these commercials that all they seem to talk about is more drugs and more drugs, and I feel like our country has become our biggest drug pusher, and I actually can be somewhere where I'm content, and I love the climate, and I love the beauty of the terrain. I'm not a desert person. This doesn't excite me at all. And I don't like the heat. Live near the mountains, and I don't know, just try on something new. And I have to do it. I have to do it, because when I think about not doing it, I instantly just become depressed. I mean, I just instantly, I can't imagine not trying out something new. And I never want to be that person who doesn't want to try something new. So I'm continuing on this path, and I'm continuing with my health protocol, and I'm doing my vitamins and my trampoline and my swimming and my Tai Chi. And even though I'm dizzy, I have to hold on to things. I'm doing it, and I'm doing it because I need it. I need it. It's necessary for me to keep going. And my sister called me a couple days ago, and she said, "Did you see the alert in Albania for Americans?" And I checked it out and looked into that. And yeah, there's things happening, but there are things happening everywhere. And it's just a precaution that all countries are giving out right now, because let's face it, we're the bully of the universe, and we're not very well liked in most places. And people might want to try to act out on that. And so Americans anywhere are at risk. Let's face it, that's just how things roll. But I'm not concerned about that. That doesn't really come into my field of vision. I'll be aware of it, but it doesn't stop me from going. We haven't always been the favorite. We're certainly not the favorite in France, never have been. And my sister and I, when we were young, we were on volleyball teams in Holland. We had to go to Paris for a game, and they had riots, and it was our first time seeing somebody dead, shot in the head, right in the doorway. I was 14 years old, and it was startling. We had to get out of there pretty quickly, and we did, and we were safe. But it was an event, and things like that happen. And though it's hard to prepare for them, I certainly am going to be aware that what I could be walking into. And they just say, just really kind of watch yourself around American establishments. Well, that's not why I'm moving to Albania, is to hang out with Americans. I mean, yeah, if they're around, great, but I'm not going to go predominantly to American establishments. I want to go learn about Albania. I want to go learn about the Balkan people. So I'm going. So that means I'm going to continue making videos. I'm sorry I've been so slack. I just didn't want to say anything that wasn't authentic and true, and I knew that I was really grappling with this and having a hard time. I appreciate those of you who have been reaching out to me through comments and otherwise to encourage me, and I love that. And thank you for that. I think the biggest encouragement of all was is my 17-year-old goddaughter who reached out recently and said, I'm still stoked to go. I'm still very excited. I'm learning about Albania. I'm going to the library. I'm learning some of the language. I'm really excited. That, that really did it for me. Oh, there's a coyote that just walked by there. I'm in such a great, I do love this part of it, the outside right here. I feel like I'm at a petting zoo. She wants to go. She's ready. She's excited. I said October 1st is our launch date. We're going to leave from the East Coast, either Boston or New York. And she's she's up for it. So yay, that's super exciting to me on so many levels. So that keeps me going as well. But I don't think I'm being an idiot, and I don't think I'm wrong to want this for myself and want to leave. I know it's a hard time. It's difficult for everybody. But this country has become, for me, relatively superficial in a way. I am not one, what can I say? I want deeper meaning to my life. Doesn't mean that there aren't people here that are very deep and well-read and think their life through and all those sorts of things. But we have become so complacent. We have become so spoiled, and we're so pampered. And I think that if there were ever hardship in this country, a lot of us would be in trouble. A lot of us don't know how to fend for ourselves, how to even live off the land for a day. I think it would be problematic. And he came back through again. He's so cute. Next time I'll turn him around and you can see him. I want more. I want some depth to my life. I want to live in a country. This is a young country. Let's face it. What is it? 250 years old, something like that. I want one that's thousands of years old. I want one that's already been through the stages that this country is going through now. I want that rich history, the depth that country, the life that country has lived, and what it has seen over thousands of years, the evolution of it. I love that, and I'm interested in that, and that excites me, and I want to be a part of that somehow. Also, being a second world country, it's developing. Well, that's perfect for me. As I mentioned to you before, I used to build businesses for a living, and I love it, and I'm good at it, and it's something that never changes. You build businesses in any part of the world. It's pretty much the same. You need to have something that people want. They need to buy it at a profit. I mean, it's kind of, pretty cut and dry. I would like to be able to do that. I would like to be able to spend time helping some of the locals put together maybe some of their dreams, like I did in Washington, and that thrills me. I mean, one of my love languages is service. That's why I'm a body worker as well. I love helping. I love sharing and giving, and that's really important to me. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep pushing on. And hopefully there won't be any more setbacks, and that all these tests that I've had to have run. I had to have an MRI done on my stomach. I've never had that before. They just want to look at all my organs. That should be interesting. But hopefully everything comes out okay. I had my father and his two sisters die at 70 unexpectedly. And that's kind of crazy that they were 7 years apart, but anyway, they all had kidney issues. So I want to make sure that doesn't happen to me if I can avoid it. So please comment. Please tell me what your thoughts are. What are you thinking? Would you do this? Is this something that you would consider changing your entire life if you were really just not that happy? And I know we create our own happiness. I get it, and I do. I know. That's why I'm doing this. I'm trying to create my own happiness. I just feel very stuck and in a routine and too comfortable, quite frankly. I don't, there's nothing to really engage me, to excite me, to interest me anymore. And I want that. I want that for myself. I want that for my goddaughter. I want that for the people that come to visit that are stuck in this life too and maybe need a reprieve, even for a few weeks, to just come and get a balance. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but I do know I'm going to continue the journey. I do know that I want you to come along with me. I hope you subscribe and I hope you share these videos to somebody that you might know that's grappling and struggling with the same things that I am at this age, of just feeling kind of put out to pasture and with nothing really significant in front of me. I mean, retirement is fine for those who like to golf and play tennis, I guess. But it isn't for me. It's just not. I love working. I love it. I loved it then, I love it now, and I want to continue. So thank you all for staying with me. I look forward to talking to you again soon. According to Penny, ChatGPT, I have to get one of these out every other day. I'm way behind, so I will be talking to you soon. Please just